Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So I am out here at Griffin Park in Wyndham because it's a little bit bigger than Muldoon Park because today I'm going to be trying out Tristan Tanner's Combine Challenge. So basically what this is there's 6 different types of throws. You have backhand, forehand, tomahawk, thumber, grenade, and roller. You get 3 throws at each. You take the longest throw, and then you add up your total distance. Now, I'm not going to get anywhere close to what Tristan did because I can't throw 600 feet like he did on his backhand. If you haven't seen his video, go check it out on his YouTube channel. It's really awesome. But my goal for today, I'm going to put all my goals right here. And my goal for today is to get to about 1,800 to 2,000 feet. I think I can do that. Probably my worst throw is going to be my roller because I never use them. So I'm going to warm up, do a full disc golf strong warm up because I'm going to be ripping shots pretty much 100% in this giant field behind me. And I'm also going to practice a couple rollers, see which disc I like best for it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've done my full warm up, I'm going to set up my bag. That's where I'm going to be throwing from. So that way I always know what to measure back to. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw, then I'm going to take my phone, open up UDisc, do the measure throw feature within UDisc. I'm going to go out to the disc and walk back to my bag. And so we're going to start off with rollers. I threw a couple good ones, a couple bad ones. I think I'm going to be going for a really old D4 and then my F7s. So I'm going to throw those first. I'm going to work from least confident up to most confident is backhand. So we're going to start there and let's get into it. All right. So like I said, we got the really old D4. This thing's super flat and extremely understable. And then I have 2 F7s, one in 400 and one in 750. I'm going to start with the 400 F7. Took too much cut. Roll back a little bit on itself, but not bad. Stand up. Come on. Yep. All right, there we go. We got a full roll out of that one. All right, D4. All right, so here is my first F7, and then my blue one is right there, and my D4 is right there. So I'm gonna stand behind both, see which one looks longest. All right, so I just put it on the screen. I actually went with the F7, and it looks like it was right on the money with 400. So, I mean, I guess I could throw between 350 and 450 with a roller, so I'm pretty happy with 400. I do have the same 3 discs. We're gonna go with the grenade next. This is a shot I throw even less than the roller. I don't have anything that's understable as a prime witness, like Tristan, but I'm gonna go with the most understable discs I have. I have 7s and this D4. And hopefully they'll pop up and then glide a little bit, get me a little bit more distance, but don't expect these to go super far. Actually, instead of that 750 F7, which is actually a little bit more stable, I'm gonna go with this 162 F5 that I've beat up, so it's very understable. Hopefully this gets me a lot of distance, but let's try it out. We're gonna start off with this guy. All right, D4. Ow. All right, not super surprised about that one. That was 196. I actually did get to flip up and go to the right, which was good. But that's not a shot I throw really ever. So I'm pretty happy that I got pretty close to 200. So we're gonna go, I think, Tomahawk next. For the Tomahawk, I'm going H1V2s. I have 3 of them, all 400 plastic. So we're gonna go with those. Hoping to get around like 225. I'd be pretty happy with that, but let's see what I can do. All right, got a little skip at the end. I'm gonna switch it up. One of these, I'm gonna go the original H1, which is way more overstable. Let's see if I can get a slower pan out of it. I did, and it did not result in more distance. All right, it was that first one. That was 240. That's putting me at a total of 836. So between thumber, sidearm, and backhand, I had to throw 1,000 feet, which I think is doable to hit my goal. I'd have to throw 1,200 to hit my reach goal of 2,000. But we're gonna go for thumber next. I think I can get a little more distance out of a thumber. So I've been toying around with the X1, the original H1, and the H1V2. So I think we're gonna use those 3, see what we can do. Ooh, baby. Oh, right to the ground. You love to see it. You know, that first one was just so good that I decided to throw the other 2 into the ground. Okay, so thumber was 270, which is honestly probably one of the farthest thumbers I've ever thrown. Most I use thumbers and tomahawks as get out of jail shots, so pretty happy with that. Next up is sidearm. After the 270-foot thumber, I'm at 1,106 feet. So I only have about 700 feet to go, which is not bad. 900 if I want to reach my reach goal, which I don't think is gonna happen, but I'm okay with that. So for sidearm, usually I sidearm overstable discs, so I do have a D1. It's a really flat D1, so it's not super overstable. But the first 2 I'm gonna throw are going to be probably these D2s or this new D3, and try to let the disc work for me a little bit better, maybe get a little bit more distance. If the first couple throws go really bad, I'm gonna throw the D1 as kind of a backup, just to get something that's good. But if they go really well, then I'm gonna go with a nice understable disc and try to get max distance. It's actually really good. Oh. All right. Try to get a little greedy with that one. And I flipped it over. That D2 is really good, so I think I'm gonna go with actually a different one. We're gonna go with this D3. It's been in my bag for a really long time. It's really understable. If I hit it right, it's gonna go really far. If I don't, we'll take that first D2. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, fight out of it. Dang it. Okay, let's go measure that first D2. All right, so 360 feet for the forehand. Feeling really good about that. Puts us at 1466. My goal was 1800. Means I only have to throw 334 feet, which I could do with almost any disc in my bag, including putters. I've never thrown over 450, so that is, I think that's the goal. If I can get over 450, I'm gonna be really happy. I definitely think I should get to 400 with my backhand. It's what I feel most confident with. We're going with that orange understable D2, that D3, and then the D2 I threw on sidearm. And let's see what I can do. All right, that feels good. That was probably about 380, 390. I think that right there got me to my 1800 goal, but let's try to get 450. We're going flippy D2. All right, that one felt really good. In practice, I threw a couple of these, the base grip D Model S. I think I'm gonna throw this one. I'll throw my D3 as a funsy, but I'm gonna throw this one to count because I think it's gonna be better than that D3. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh. A little more height and that would have been bombed. We're gonna go D3 for fun, but I'm not gonna actually measure this one. I might measure it to see how far it goes, but it won't count for the combine challenge. All right, we are here at my D Model S. Bag's way back there. Still a good throw. If we take a look over here, the further back blue one is my D2. The further up one is my D3. And there's my orange D2. So that's the one we're taking. Let's go see how far it was. All right, so that's gonna do it for the combine challenge. My backhand with this here D2 went 425 feet. I felt really, really good about that. I didn't hit my goal 450, but something I'm working on for this year is to stay consistently above that 400 foot mark. I think all of these were around there, if not at 400 feet or longer. But that put me finishing at 1,891 feet, which quick math tells me about a quarter of a mile of distance, which I'm pretty happy with. But this is a really fun challenge from start to finish with my warm-up, some warm-up throws, and all my throws out here. Took a little over an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes, which is awesome because that means that you can get out here, do it really quick before the sun goes down, or if you have your hour break at work or something like that, get out to a field, grab some discs, try it out. It's a lot of fun. Huge thanks to Tristan Tanner for coming up with this challenge and suggesting it on his YouTube channel. Again, if you haven't checked out his content over there, go check it out. And lastly, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to click the like button down below. It does help me out with the YouTube analytics, gets more people to see the content here on my channel. And also feel free to subscribe so that you never miss out on any of the content I'm putting out. And until next time, get out and throw. Have a good one, everybody. Also, shout out Tina and Whale Sacks. Tina and Eric, I love you both. Whale Sacks, gotta get them, gotta have them. I always have one in my bag, even though it's been not super hot. Go check out Whale Sacks. Go pick up your own.